want to start off by saying congratulations, and also it's so nice to talk to you. I watched the full film and I'm obsessed with it. I love
Yes.
I love your character. Um,
Thank you.
so congratulations. But with vampires being such a big thing in entertainment and pop culture, what was it specifically that drew you to this project?
That's a really, really good question. I think I kind of as myself like when we filmed this last year, I'd stay away from like from horror and vampires and kind of I was it was a bit spooked. But I mean my sister was is massively into all things monsters and creepy. Um, and when I read the script, I really got this sense of this. It's a vampire film, but also at the heart of it, it's a romance
Mhm.
and comedy, and it's a family drama, and there are so many elements to it that really work together to make it something I think incredibly special. Hopefully in the vampire genre. Um, and I think, yeah, it's that thing as well about the film. Its angle on vampirism is that it's an addiction. That it's about how do you deal with this bloodlust? How do you abstain? There's a big part of the film that is very funny about this. There's out there. There's a website for vampires that they can access that gives them tips to stay away from red meat and like how do you deal with the craving and yeah, I think it really kind of reflects very. With a very deft touch that sense of dealing with a supernatural addiction,
Definitely.
and that's really what I felt. This is its USP. I love this. Is so exciting, something I haven't seen before, definitely.
Yeah, your character is very complex. He goes through a lot throughout
Yeah,
this film.
it
What was
does.
what was the most challenging part of portraying him? But on the flip side, what was the most rewarding part for you?
Oh, I'd say challenging, I think, was trying to show him change. In the space of the film, he become, he he changes a lot.
He does.
If he finds out he's a vampire, he has to come to terms with that. Does he give in to the craving? Doesn't he? But also before that, he's a 16-year-old struggling with having a crush that he can't talk to, that he is, he's afraid of doing anything other than taking pictures of him, which I must say, Rowan, isn't the way to go about having a crush on somebody. Um,
Kind of creepy,
uh,
but it works.
yeah, it's we'll have to see if that pans out for him, but yeah, bless him. But yeah, he's so trying to keep that side of Rowan, um, and then try and keep that in line with who he becomes was both a massive challenge and the most rewarding thing, because I think being able at the end of it to say I feel satisfied that I've taken him on a journey, and that you can still feel that at the end of the film you can still see the Rowan at the beginning is was really important to me, and I felt like I was, for myself anyway, I was able to get that across. So hopefully that reads to everybody else. But yeah, I think that was the key thing for me. Just that trying to do um do good by that beautiful journey written by Tad Stevenson, and obviously based on Matt Haig's book. Yeah, really, 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 that was it for me. That was the key.
Did a phenomenal job, I just have to say.
Thank you.
But there's a lot of aspects that go into having this genre. Obviously, there's the vampire teeth that you have to figure out, but there's
Yeah,
also a fight scene near the end that I absolutely loved. What was the
yeah.
process like for training with that, and did you do your own stunts?
We did we worked with an amazing stunt team, and they were just, I mean, the most fun people. I mean, if you meet people who, like, for a living their job is to, they put their bodies on the line for film, for TV, for for media, for our entertainment. I mean, they're just the golden people of our industry. Um and I think that was one of the things I was most excited for. If
Uh,
speaking honestly, being like 17-year-old who loves his films, getting to go and work with with stunts, so cool. Uh, so yeah, we started with we'd go through choreography, we'd map out, okay, this beats here, this moment use this prop. We had we used breakaway props and various kind of without spoilers, there were lots of things thrown at the person I'm fighting with. And I think getting to do that and getting to do it with an actor who was incredibly experienced themselves, was just a joy, and it really felt like play. Like we got to play fight, um, obviously very safely, but
Yes.
and there are moments which. Quite a few moments which I couldn't do, which I was very happy to step back and say, no, let the professionals do the amazing job they do. But yeah, it was eye-opening and such good fun, such good fun. Hopefully, it's something I get to do again. But yeah,
Yeah, I
stunning.
mean, you're up for more action roles in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know. At some point, Tom Cruise, watch out.
Yeah, you're the next Tom Cruise. You're just calling it
There you
now.
go. Heard it here first. Yeah, that's
But I love how you previously talked about his photography, because there is a scene,
yeah,
without spoiling too much, that I love where he takes a look at all of the photos he's taken and sees what the key elements are in each of them.
yeah, yeah,
Photography a big thing in your life before taking on this role, or has
yeah.
it changed your life?
It was really something that I wanted to do justice by. I think um my dad and my cousin were massively into photography. And I think for myself, I did my photography A level, which is such good fun. So I really felt the pressure going into this role, that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get, I really don't want to frustrate people by not not like using this camera, as best I can. So, I spent quite a while, researching it and holding it and trying to, keep that convincing, the action of it, that you can believe that Rowan does this, you know, hundreds of times a day, every day, or not hundreds, but I think it really gave me, it did give me a passion. It really did. And we had, a lot of us had cameras on set, and we'd take pictures, little videos, um, and it's really fun. Those memories. I think that's something that I'm going to continue in future jobs. Hopefully, if people don't get annoyed at me. But yeah, I really wanted to do right by Ryan's photography, and also it really gave me a passion for photography on set, and sort of really strengthened it personally as well. Yeah, really, really good.
Definitely. I feel like Ron would definitely love scrapbooking.
Oh,
So,
he definitely scrapbooks. He 100% scrapbooks. I think he definitely has scrapbooks of a particularly special man to him. Like you're saying, that scene. He does come to realize that some pictures he has have common themes, which may or may not relate to his vampirism. But yeah, it's just he 100% has those scrapbooks. Now you said it, I can't unthink it.
welcome. I feel like you should make one dedicated to him just so we could see like his mindset.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Deal. I will. In fact,
Perfect.
once it's done, I will start now.
Perfect. Music and score is obviously a huge part of how we portray these characters as well. That being said, what is one song you would use to describe your character and one song you would use to describe this film?
Oh, that's really interesting. Um, I'd say, uh, in terms of describing Rowan, um, I mean, there's an amazing song that we use in the film, but I don't want to spoil it, but that made me very excited. But I think describing him, I'd say that he could be described by uh, Elton John's "I'm Still Standing."
Okay.
I'd
I love
say, I'd say definitely for the lyrics. He's knocked down a lot in this film, Rowan, bless him. But he just keeps on getting up. Um, and then in terms of the film, I'd say uh, there's just too many songs floating in my brain. Um, uh, oh God, I can't remember who it's by, but uh, there's I mean, mainly this is like the sort of the sort of the film's journey, but Heartbreaker, I can't remember who it's by. It's like
Pat
Patty.
Benatar, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
There we
Yeah, that's
go.
the one. Yeah, so those two songs, there you go. That's if anyone wants to add that to their playlist, please do. They are both banging tunes. Yeah,
Definitely. Well,
definitely.
congratulations on everything again, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's been really, really lovely talking, and have a lovely rest of your day. I hope everyone enjoys the film.